Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm with my guest, Sebastian, and a new special guest, Ellie. Ellie, say hi.
Hi, I'm Ellie.
Do you want to do
So,
an introduction, or is that enough for you?
huh?
You want to do an introduction, or is that enough for you, just to say hi?
I'll do an introduction.
Okay,
Hi,
go ahead.
I'm Ellie. Um, I'm Canadian. I'm 18. I'm lesbian. I'm not binary. I'm Jewish. I'm chopped. And my special interest. I really like Persona, airplanes, and Splatoon, and sea slugs. But I also like a lot of other stuff.
You
And
like Big
I'm
Bad?
going to school. That too. And I'm going to school to be a marine biologist. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That was an awesome intro. Okay, that was peak. Okay, so we do have Ellie as a special guest. So there is three of us this episode, and today we're gonna be playing Super Bomb Survival on Roblox. We might switch games later, I don't know, but for now we're playing Super Bomb Survival. Today we're actually gonna be talking about our favorite characters in any media ever. So this is a very very interesting topic for all of us because I feel like we all do have what is happening. Okay, we all do have like designated characters that we do like. And so and I know that this is a very exciting topic. Ow, I know this is a very exciting topic. So to combat this, I would like us all to try and take turns as best as possible, as easy as that comes. Okay. So okay, I did try.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
stop. I did try for the past few days
Stop
to come
fucking
up
laughing.
kind of not like a list of like what I should ask. But I became really fat and lazy, and I decided that I'm just gonna wing it. Oh my god, I'm frozen. I decided I'm just gonna wing it. I do have three questions in mind, but they're just the basic questions like ever. So I was thinking we could just go through those three questions and then figure out what else to do. Okay.
I trust you.
All right.
In this
Okay.
game.
So I'm
Excuse
already
me.
about to die. Oh my god, I'm so slow. I'm literally walking. So I'm dazed. I'm dazed. Okay. Hang on. Let me pull up my notes app for this.
I
Oh my
watched
god,
that
I'm at
happen.
10 health. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I almost died.
Dude, this
I
is
saw
way
that
too
happen.
scary.
Dude, I got frozen and molested. That's crazy. Okay. What are you gonna ask, Lucas? And also, who is going first?
Okay, do you guys do you have
Because I
a
don't want to go
particular
first.
Okay, Ellie doesn't want to go first. Sebastian, how do you feel about going first?
Lucas should go first. You're the host.
Anja.
Okay, I'll go first. I'm the host. Okay, so what I wanted to start by doing is literally the character's name and what they're from. Just as a I survived. I survived. Okay, that was awesome.
Me too.
So I personally have a lot of characters I really do like. However, there is one that stands out among the rest, and that is Norton Campbell from Identity 5. All right, that's my character.
Mm.
That's my character. Who wants to go next?
Me.
Okay.
Futaba Sakura from Persona 5.
Okay, okay.
Really?
I had a feeling you were gonna pick
Yes.
Futaba or the character you're gonna make an Itabag for. The agent. I forgot the number. I'm sorry.
Agent, and also Agent 3 from from the
I was gonna say
Yes.
Splatoon
Agent
series.
4.
I was gonna say Agent 6.
Bro, no, I hate Agent 4. She pissed me off.
Agent 4 is real.
Agent 4 makes me so mad. She's just there. Anyways, personally, I have a bigger attachment to Futaba Sakura, and that's just because of how she's written in the game. I can't say too much because it is spoilers to the plot of Persona 5,
I
but
think that
she is heavily autistic. She's autism coded, and she's also a
Is she really
shut-in.
autistic? Like real? Like
yeah,
for
is she
real?
canonically autistic
Yeah,
or is she just
she is canonically autistic.
what? That's so cool. I
Also,
like that.
just hold on. Also, because when I played Persona 5, I was a shut-in, so I was like able to heavily relate to her because she was also a shut-in.
That
So
makes sense. Yeah.
yeah,
So
I
it's
can't say
like you were
too
telling
much
me.
yet.
I think that it's okay if you do spoilers. I mean, how old's the game? I mean, it's a franchise, so like there's a lot of them. Huh?
Uh, Persona 5 is
I
like
just got a
9 years
notification on my
old.
telephone.
Dude, what friggin' ever.
Sorry.
Persona 5 is 9 years old.
Okay, okay. So everyone who wants to play Persona 5 likely has played it. Just freaking saying.
Yeah,
Um,
it's you can like get it on
At
any
least
platform at
knows.
this point.
Oh my god, I'm in lava. Okay. No, I died.
Right.
I died.
I saw that.
You let that happen.
I let that happen. Okay. That's a good intro. I like that intro. I feel like I should have said something a little bit more, but I think we can get into that a little bit later. Sebastian, what about you? Why don't you pick your
Okay.
favorite character?
I don't know. I'm
You-
thinking.
Dude, you had like 3 days to think about this. I told you this way beforehand.
I
Trying.
think I have to. I think I gotta say. I don't know.
Dude,
I
you gotta
think I
say
gotta say
something.
Axel. Let me tell you. Oh my God. I think
And
I gotta say Axel.
say where Axel's from.
My house.
No, what the show? I mean, what game he's from? Okay, we gotta do a
He's from
proper intro
Guilty
here.
Gear. It's so embarrassing. He's from Guilty Gear. And he's actually
Okay.
from London. He's actually from East End, London. Let me tell you that much.
Okay. So now all of our characters
I
are
was there.
introduced. Now all of our characters are introduced. Okay. I would like you
I'm
guys.
sweating.
I know that Ellie just said that they don't want to spoil it. However, I think that us
I'll be
three and like
spoiling
the
everything.
7 viewers who are gonna view this video don't really care
You
about
know
spoilers
what?
that
Yeah,
much.
you know what? If you don't want Persona 5 spoilers, just don't watch this
Just
video.
don't watch this video.
How about
Yeah.
that?
Just don't watch the video if you
Guys,
don't want
trigger
spoilers for
warning.
anything ever. Okay, trigger warning for Persona 5. I would like a general synopsis of the character's lore. Let me emote really quick. Um, a general synopsis of the character's lore. So I guess I'll go first.
Ooh, that's gonna be a
Um,
lot.
Yeah, I think
The
okay, try to
synopsis.
shorten it as much as possible.
Because I'd have to do a synopsis of Persona 5's like main story and the protagonist, and then get into.
No, you
Futaba.
wouldn't.
No, I do actually, because it does have to do with Sojiro and the protagonist.
I'm okay. I trust you.
Okay, as long as it's not like an hour long synopsis, you know, I
It's
think
not.
it's okay.
It's not. The game is 100 hours long.
Gee.
I will not be playing. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I've played all of it, and it's so good.
Dude, I support you. That's what life is all about. Having
Me
fun
too.
and
Played
playing
all
games.
3 Persona games.
I thought it was 5. I thought there was like
I
6.
mean, the other 2 are like low-key really hard
buns.
to play.
Okay.
They're good. I just like haven't played them yet because they don't have
It's
remasters.
okay.
Oh, so you only like playing the remasters, so it's kind of like
Okay, wait. Am I supposed to do a synopsis of Futaba?
I'll do one of Norton first, and then you can go.
Okay,
you can go
yeah.
next. So.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay, so basically, basically Norton's a gold miner, right? He was actually originally a coal miner. He does have the black lung, which is only very prominent in coal miners because they're down in the coal, and you get black lung from that. But he originally started as a coal miner who worked with his dad, and let me think about this because I really didn't put anything together here. He I just got healed. This guy healed me, and I froze to death. Okay.
Bro.
And and he decided that he didn't want to be poor anymore as a miner, so he decided to be a gold miner and work for various different areas of the world, trying to in search for some gold so he can hit the jackpot and hit the mother lode and become a rich man. However, that did not work out for him. I mean, he stayed a poor man as most miners do, and he got invited to the Identity 5 manor called Elitist Manor, and that's how he started out in the games. And I'm not gonna go over his lore, what happens in the actual game itself, not like for fear of spoilers. It's just because the lore is actually insane, and I cannot like generalize that like at all. So that's just that's his backstory. That's Norton's backstory, and that's how far I'll go. How do we feel about that, guys?
That's good.
I believe it.
Thank you so much. Okay, Ellie, why don't you talk about yours?
Okay, so in Persona 5, the protagonist gets arrested for being framed for sexual assault, and he's kicked out of his school, and he's forced to live with a friend of his parents named Sojiro in Tokyo. And throughout the game, you take down the bad guys, and you change their hearts, and make them confess for their crimes. But one day, while you're doing your routine job with your coworkers, aka your classmates, there's this ominous hacker messages you, and they're threatening to blackmail you if you don't change this person's heart. And that person turns out to be Futaba, and Futaba's the hacker. So Futaba is a
What the
shut-in
hell?
that lives at Sojiro's house, and she has been living there for 2 years because she stopped going to school and stopped like interacting with people IRL because she became a shut-in, which is known as a hikikomori, and she wanted to change her heart. Also, I forgot to mention that Futaba's mom was killed,
So she
and
lives
she
alone.
was blamed for Futaba's mom's death by the
Whoa.
government people that killed her because she was researching some government stuff that she was not supposed to know, and they assassinated her. So, yeah, she was blamed for it, and she carries that trauma by being a shut-in, and she's also like very autistic,
Okay.
like especially if you do your social link, but that's besides the point. When you're in Futaba's palace, it manifests in the form of an Egyptian tomb because she says, I'm going to die in this tomb for the rest of my life, referring to her room. And when you finish her palace, you fight this giant monstrosity with the face of her mother, Wakaba. And then at the end, after you fight Wakaba, it turns out that, her mom did in fact love her, and that she was blamed for her mother's death when that was not true at all. Am I missing something, guys?
Bro, I want to know. You're asking.
Dude, I don't
Is there
freaking
any
know. I was just
questions?
so she lives at the main character's house. Is that what I'm understanding?
No. So Sojiro runs a cafe called Le Blanc, and that's like a coffee and crepe place that he runs. But his actual house is a couple blocks away from where the protagonist lives, because protagonist lives in the attic of the cafe.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, the
Well, like, kind of?
gang, the Phantom Thieves, they went to Sojiro's house because it turns out Futaba is Sojiro's adopted daughter.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
So
she wanted her heart changed.
so when you say she wanted her heart changed, that means like she just has a change of heart, right? Or is
Yes,
that
what
something
that
like lore
means
Is
based?
that like a
in
literal thing?
Persona terms, changing your heart means like, for example, the first boss of the game, Kamoshida, he sexually assaulted his students and would like hit and abuse like the male students. A change of heart for that would basically just be like
Not doing
you
that?
fight the boss and you steal like the manifestation of his desires, which is called a treasure. In that case, it would have been like a crown or a medal, and then it takes a couple days, but it's like scripted. There's like a deadline to when you can change someone's heart. So when the deadline is passed for your mission, there's like this scripted scene where like he confesses to the police. It's basically just that. Like all his evilness is gone and he reforms to society.
Oh, okay. So I thought that is Futaba not a
Futaba is
superhero?
not evil. She did that because she blames herself for her mother's death.
Oh, okay.
She just
So
kind of knows like hacking and coding
okay. So
and
that's just her
computer
thing.
science and stuff. Yeah,
Because
after you unlock her as a party member, she's like kind of your navigation and your oracle for dungeons and stuff. So yeah, she's really good.
oh, okay, that makes sense. So I was
I
under
hope
the
that's
impression
comprehensive.
it is comprehensive. Okay, so
I'm not the.
what I know of Persona 5 is from the crossover with Identity 5 to Persona
Me
5.
too.
That's how I know of Persona. Um so I was kind of under the impression that she was also a hero with the protagonist. Is that not the case?
Yeah, all the characters in like their special outfits, those are the Phantom Thieves, and they all work together. All of them are playable except for Futaba. Futaba is like your navigation, and she does like dungeon map layouts. She heals your team if they're in a bad spot. She like gives you perks mid battle, and if you like continue to do her social link, like you unlock more perks for her. Like I think some of them is like full SP restoration, full HP restoration. SP is basically like mana power in other games, by the way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just means soul
Is
power.
that?
Mana, like your magic meter.
I do not know that.
Like Elden.
It's
Oh,
in,
you don't even know
Final,
Elden Ring.
like Final Fantasy and Elden Ring type
I've
shit.
never played games like that.
That's fine.
No,
That's
it's like
fine.
it's
like a
like it's
JRPG
kind of like
thing.
your ultimate power. Like how
Yeah,
much?
Like
How
in
much?
this
elemental
case, it's
energy?
like how much
Yeah.
energy your persona has. It's like if I have like 0 SP, my persona has no energy and I can't use magic skills. But if you can sacrifice your health instead to use like physical skills.
I get it.
That's good.
Okay, that was a good. I died. That was. I got achievement.
Shit.
What the hell?
So
Hi.
okay, that was really
Hey.
cool. I like the synopsis. It makes a lot of sense. I understood it a lot. Sebastian, what do you think about it?
Like, I didn't know. I thought she was like, I knew that she was like socially awkward, right? I didn't like a shut in. I didn't know she had all of that to her. I thought she was socially awkward to be socially awkward. You know?
She's written by Atlas to be autistic, and
Who's
Oh, there's a
Atlas?
I
Britain.
mean,
Oh my
while they
gosh.
could have done a better job because she does fall into like some unfortunate stereotypes.
I feel like ultimately, like any autistic character could sort of be like that.
Yeah, but in the end, her social link is also very good because the protagonist, whose canonical name is Ren, you basically just help her like get out of her social anxiety and take her out and stuff, and it's very nice. I honestly like really liked her social link, and I thought it was one of the better ones. And the perks you get from that social link are very good.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm done. It's your turn.
Yeah, Sebastian, why don't you go ahead and explain
Oh my
Absol
God.
Low from
I'm
Guilty
gonna
Gear?
throw up. I can't do this. I cannot do this.
Dude,
Okay,
you agreed to do this.
I have to
I'm
admit
crying.
that I don't know like the entirety of like Guilty Gear's lore because it's like a 30-year-old franchise. Like, I'm not reading all that. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
It's
And
okay.
that's okay. I
Just
still don't
say
know
what you.
anything about Persona 1 or 2.
Yeah, just say what
I
you want to say. You know, just say whatever
okay.
like you want.
So the whole thing is that oh my god, dude, I'm so freaking excited. Um, Lord, he's supposed to be like the normal guy, like trademark in the entire series, you know, in the cast of all these weird ass people. And sorry. Um well obviously he's originally from East End London, like the shitty part. Um and I don't remember how or why. It has to do with like the rest of the lore. It's all tied into that I don't know or care about. But for some reason, his entire like existence got warped, and he was. Lucas, I remember telling you about this and being a lot less excited. Let me tell you.
It's okay.
He just got like stuck into this loop. It's not like a loop, you know, time loops like that classic
Like
trope.
Groundhog
Like
Day.
it's not like Groundhog Day. It's like another form of like being messed up. See, I'm focused on this game. I can't like being messed up in time. And every so often, I'm pretty sure. I think it was sort of like random. He would just be like flung to another time, not like a place, just a time. And it was really randomized. Like he was just sort of taken from his home. And that would happen to him. But I can't remember how he resolved it. I don't even think he did in the end. Because
So
his
he's
whole
just stuck
point was
like that
like,
forever.
yeah, basically. But I think his obviously his goal was like, I want to get back home, like not just like home, like to Britain, like to East End London, to be with his girlfriend or something. It was like, I want to get back home, like to the very specific time. I think for the entire franchise, like 30 years, his story didn't advance much because no one fucking cares about him. He has like 5 pieces of official art, no one cares.
Damn.
In the end, I think in Strive, he learned how to control it, but he ultimately chose to not go back to like his original time period because that would mess up like the space-time continuum or something. Or something like Mr. Peabody. You know how Mr. Peabody and Truman, like you're not supposed to go back in time to an area where you already exist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
'cause
It was like
it'll
that.
like mess with time and it will like change the fabric of the universe.
And it was like that. And Axel chose to not go back to his specific time because if he did, then he would be fucking up the entire world. And like, I don't know. Dude, I gotta say, I don't know the rest of the Guilty Gear lore. I only care about Axel.
Okay, that's
But
okay.
even
Key
then,
valid. That's low key valid.
even then, I like I can't.
Oh my god.
I can't like summarize it all without getting super excited. Oh my god, I'm sweating.
It's okay.
Oh my
It's
goodness. I can't
okay.
do it.
Son, it's okay.
Thank you, my day. But one of the reasons I like him so much is that throughout his designs, you know, apart from the obvious reasons why I like him, he's blonde, he's British. Let me tell you that much. Throughout his design, he has like these text motifs of like thanking luck. You're, I think that's super cool. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah, and I think because from what you've told me before, you're a very luck-based person as well. You also believe in the
Yes,
concept of luck.
yes, I believe in the concept of luck. And then his entire thing is like, what is that? Give me that. On his weapon, he has the phrase "thanks luck" all over it, and I can't remember off the top of my head what else he has. He's got other things. Let me tell you that much. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And the Union Jack, and the oh my goodness!
It's
my
that
goodness.
serious.
It's so serious.
It's
Oh
always
my
that
God, I love
serious.
Axel.
Dude, I
love
support
Axel on
you.
a
That's
very
what
deep
life is
level.
all about.
Someone's
Thank
Zeus.
you.
Yeah, I'm being
Sorry.
like
Oh my goodness!
harassed here.
I'm being molested,
Someone summoned Zeus on Super Bomb
bro.
Survival. I'm
I
so
have 10
scared.
health.
I have 110 health. I don't know about y'all.
I have
How?
40.
I have a 1. Who's that?
W
Okay,
is.
let
Did
me
anyone
move
else hear
on.
that?
I did not hear anything.
No.
Did you hear
Did you
that?
hear that? Okay,
I heard
No.
like a
my
laugh.
third and final question. Like, okay, so like I said before, I don't got much to work off of here.
Me-
Okay,
We can
what do
also
you
talk
guys
about Agent
think?
3.
Yeah, you could do that. I feel like then we'd all have to find a character, a
That's
secondary
fine.
character.
We don't gotta
a
do
second.
that.
But okay, so
Now I'm not doing
my
all
third
that.
and
Let me
final
tell you.
question is that I was wondering what made you gravitate towards this character? Like how did you happen upon this character that you really enjoy? Okay, I'll go first. Okay, this is gonna be insane. Let me tell you that much.
I'm
I need a
ready.
little
I'm
bit
Let's hear it.
so
backstory for. I need
ready.
a backstory. I need to do a little bit backstory. So, when I was 15 years old, I first discovered Stardew Valley, um, and I fell in love with the concept of mining and crafting, and then, well, actually, okay, let me say before even Stardew Valley, when I was 11 or 12, I fell in love with Minecraft. I would play that
I
every
guess.
single day on my Kindle Fire HD. Um,
Kindle edition, bro.
Yes, Kindle edition Minecraft. And what I would do all day is I would mine. That's what I would do. That's all I did. I didn't build houses. I didn't survive. I think I played on peaceful mode. All I did was mine. And explore deserts. That's also what I did. And
You're built for that.
ever since then, it's been I just died. Ever since then, it's been this thing of like I've enjoyed mining and miners and any concept of like mining in general. And when I was 16 years old, I was I was harassed into playing Identity 5 from my evil ex-boyfriend, okay? Um
Oh no.
I that was the first time I ever played Identity 5. Actually, hang on. Wait, I just remembered before that my cousin got me into the game, but I was too scared to play. I was too scared to play. And I never played it again. And then when I was 16 years old, I
Okay.
came back to that game and I was like, wow, this game is actually really fun. And one of the characters I was banned from ever using for my evil ex-boyfriend was Norton. I was never allowed to use Norton. And to this day, I genuinely do not know why. I think he just liked Norton so much to where he just didn't want anyone else playing him. And
Bro.
all the more reason, I looked at this guy and I was like, I really want to play Norton because I'm not allowed to use him. So anytime that I was not playing with my boyfriend at the time, I'd be using Norton, and I was like, dude, this guy is awesome. I don't know if it was the thrill of not being allowed to use him and like using him. And I don't know why I adhere to this guy's rules, but he had like a chokehold on me. That's for another. That's a story for another day.
Bro.
Um, but this Norton Campbell guy I had a chokehold. He had a chokehold on me because I wasn't allowed to use him, and it was just a thrill to be able to use this guy, be rebellious, and use this guy. And then I realized that he was a prospector. Well, like his name was Prospector. So I was like, dude, no way. And then I decide to look into his lore. He's a coal miner. He's a gold miner, and it freaked me out because I've been obsessed with mining for a very long time before that, and he just fit in perfectly with my interests, and he's perfect for me, and all of his lore, all of his characteristics, every single skin, every single like thing I've just adored since then, and it's been 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, almost 5 years that I've liked this character, and I hardly play the game even anymore. I don't even use Norton actually when I play the game. It's just this guy that has a chokehold on me has been killing me since for forever. And just thinking about him sometimes actually makes me sick. I think the other day I was telling Sebastian that I was thinking about Norton too much and I actually threw up at work. Um it
Oh my
it
goodness.
actually makes me ill when I think about Norton for way too long. But that's my character backstory as to why I like Norton. There's probably way more that I probably could get into, but that's just my general thing for now. Maybe we can come up with something else later, but that's mine. The end. Any questions? Any
Yeah.
questions about Norton Campbell that I can
I do
answer?
not have any questions.
I don't have any questions, but what is
Will you
Fool's
buy me?
Gold?
What
And
is
why is
okay?
he evil?
Okay, Fool's Gold is not okay. Pause. Let me tell you this much. There's a character in the game called Alice. Okay, her name is Alice
Alice, like the
DeRoss.
blonde girl.
Yeah, the blonde girl Alice. And
Okay.
she was invited to the manor. I won't get into her lore because it's really a lot and it's really confusing because
It's
her
so
lore
much.
isn't finished yet. And also the story when okay, if Norton's not on screen, I don't care. Okay, call me a misogynist. If Alice is on that screen and Norton's not on there, I
Bro.
don't care. I preferred it when Orpheus was the main character, but we'll get into that a little bit. We'll get into that. That's another story for another day. But Alice, so when you're under the hallucination, during these games, you're infused with these drugs, and during one of these drugs is hallucinogenic. So you hallucinate things that aren't actually there. Fool's Gold is kind of Alice's interpretation of Norton, which is why a lot of people ship Alice and Norton because when Orpheus was hallucinating Norton, he made him into a disgusting, ugly monster, right?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you remember Sebastian, but in Da Capo, that's the team that the story for the
remember.
team were named after. Orpheus hallucinated Norton into this disgusting monster, but Alice hallucinates him as this like gorgeous man whose chest is like halfway out,
Okay,
and that's why a lot of people
I
ship
think
them.
it's supposed to be a little scary.
Okay.
It's not that scary.
The concept of Norton was scary when he first came out, before he became just exclusively a fan service character. He was very extremely tall, and I think the uncanniness of him being non-human, but this like tall creature who was humanoid, was a very creepy concept. I think that at the very beginning, when Fool's Gold came out, and there's a few official arts of him, I think I've shared a few. I think I'll find one later, maybe, and I'll just put it up. But they made him like uncannily tall, and that was kind of the scary part of it. But also, in the lore, Norton has a debilitating disease, which is his black lung, right? Um,
Mm.
and a part of him, the reason why he's like so rocky, is because his body is really failing on him, is falling apart, in front of his very eyes. So the concept of Fool's Gold being a bunch of rocks that can fall apart and be put back together were a is just a reflection of how Norton, the character Norton, that's not the survivor, is kind of his body's falling apart and failing him. So that's what Fool's Gold is, and also Fool's Gold is what they called him. Was what his adoptive father called him when he betrayed him after he got the information for what the gold mines were, and kind of left him to die on his own.
Oh,
But also, fool's
that's
gold,
so
if you don't
sad.
know, is the secondary word for pyrite, which is a rock that looks like gold. But during the gold rush, a lot of professional and like expertise miners would place fool's gold and place pyrite in turn of gold so that they would deter beginner miners from actually finding the actual gold. And that's why it's called fool's
Mm,
gold, is because it's like a fake gold actually. So that's the
that's
reason
really
behind fool's gold.
interesting.
There's a lot more besides that, but that's like the general idea of what it is. I could pick apart his design, the design choices that they made, because he wasn't purely a fan service character. He just became that way because he was obviously conventionally attractive, and also um oh my god. um that's um there's a lot more, like even the way they parted his hair is unique, and the way that they put together his character, the way there are certain parts of his body that are rocks and the other part is human, and not to mention the fact that he's holding a pickaxe instead of a mattock,
Mm.
which is really cool.
They
um
put a lot of care into that, honestly. I respect that.
they put okay, a lot of people don't give Identity 5 as much credit as they should. Oh my god, this guy killed me.
I see it as a stupid mobile game, but I honestly respect it.
There are characters like, I think me and Sebastian have actively shown a disliking for the Qist, um, who is another hunter who just looks bad. He's supposed to be half lion, but they made him so fan servicey and so like twinkish that it just doesn't hold the same like amount of weight. I think after Fool's Gold, they realized that that gave them a lot of fame, and that's what they kind of follow the pattern of. It's like every other character past that is very skinny, very slim, and they don't really implement the horror elements as much as they used to, which is why there's like a lot of criticism when it comes to Identity Five's character design. But past Norton, all
Mm.
the other character designs are pretty bad. But anything before Norton was really good. Um, Even if Norton the character isn't really that fun to play as. I mean, Fool's Gold really sucks as a hunter.
Yeah, it
Norton,
really does.
yeah, he's a terrible hunter. If you see a Fool's Gold in your match, it's basically a free win. But that's not to the fault of Identity Five. That's just the meta and how that works. Um, I feel like I'll jinx that. Like I'm gonna get a Fool's Gold that's gonna absolutely destroy me next time. But Norton,
Fool's
Yeah,
the
Gold
me.
Survivor,
meta.
the Prospector, is a really good character. They keep nerfing him actually because he's so good. He's on his like third nerf. Um,
Oh my god, bro.
but
Or actually on like fourth.
but probably like his fourth.
And then
They're probably gonna adjust him again soon because they have the major updates coming out again. But that's what Fool's Gold is. Um, I think he's pretty cool. He's not my favorite. Like whenever I see Fool's Gold and like official arts, I always get a little bit upset because I'd rather see Norn. But that's just me being biased towards Norton Campbell. Um, I will say that Norton has been the monumental character in any capacity. He has changed Identity Five forever because he is probably the most popular character besides the mercenary in China. Because
Yeah, I
Identity
know
Five is a
that
Chinese game.
Norton is very popular.
He's very very popular, and he's probably changed Identity Five forever because of Fool's Gold. They gained popularity in America because of Fool's Gold, and that's why a lot of people started playing the game. So I'm a big fan of Norton. I was a fan before Fool's Gold. Let me tell you that much. Been a fan for 5 years. Okay, I'm not a fake ass Norton fan like these other fakers out there. Okay. Um, I do have a majority of his official merch that can be shipped to America because the rest are kind of in China exclusively. But
you gotta
that
hack to be like that. You gotta use a VPN.
You gotta use Taobao or like a Taobao
I
proxy.
tried using Taobao, and I can't figure out how to search things up on there because it's all in Chinese and they don't provide a translation for the website. Because I was looking for Dazzling Lone Wolf on
Mm.
Taobao, but I couldn't find one because I just didn't know how to work the website because it's all in Chinese and there's no translation.
Do
But
they have any Japanese exclusive stuff? Because I know a Japanese proxy site.
Maybe send that to me. Actually, I'll find. I'll try to figure it out.
It's
Send it
called
to me.
Neokyo. That's where I buy all my figures.
Really, I'll be looking into this.
Secondhand.
Oh, I don't really care about being the
They're a
first
lot
one to
cheaper than
discover it.
Bai or like any they're more cheaper than Bai and they have better shipping.
Okay, because like the thing is that when it comes to third-party websites, not third-party website, but any website that's not like certified for America, I get a little bit nervous when it comes. I don't know if that's
Me
like
too.
racist or like whatever. I just get a little bit nervous because I don't really know where my money's going, you know. Because I don't want to spend like a ton of
Understand.
money on like and then like get scammed, you know. Which is why I'm so iffy. Because okay, so I did find a figure for Norton that I didn't end up getting because it was the $500 figure and I just couldn't afford it at the time.
500?
Yeah, he's a very expensive character.
My
If
most expensive figure is like 390. Oh my goodness.
okay, here's the thing. I found it right on AliExpress. And I'm not gonna drop it
You were telling me
because
about this.
AliExpress is
yeah,
full of bootlegs. I'm sorry. Like
yeah.
there's legit sellers there, but it's like 90% bootlegs.
I was looking at that right, but and then it said that it was like an official brand, like and it's like certified as an official brand. I don't know if that's like reliable on AliExpress because I have bought from there before and their quality isn't always good. But there have been some reviews and they're all 5 stars. They could all be bought in right. They could all be fake, and it's selling. The original figure goes for about $800 right now, but it's on sale for about 526. And I'm thinking, dude, I'm low key thinking about buying it because
Is he rare? Like the
he's
figure.
not. Yeah, they're not
Wait,
putting out the
you
figure
haven't even
anymore.
shown me. Can you show
Yeah.
us the figure?
Okay. Okay. Let me. Should I try to survive this? I think I'm gonna die. Ah.
You're probably gonna die.
Oh my god. Um, I'll send you guys the figure if I can find it. Um,
Is it the one where he's dressed in white?
yes,
On
it's that
top.
one. Yeah, it's called Dazzling Lone Wolf. I think I told you about that before in the call that I was with you and Milo. Let me see if I can find the figure. Whoa, he's so pretty. Oh my god, it's not even funny. Okay, everyone and their mama are hitting on the skin because it's very whitewashed here. Oh, okay, so he's based off of this H.P. Lovecraft story, Norton is, called The Transition of Juan Romero. And it's about this Mexican miner who doesn't know English. And he's trying to explain that there's a monstrosity in this cave that he discovered, but he doesn't know how to properly articulate himself because he's not American. And
Mm.
there's a lot of paranormal stuff that goes on in Norton's story that kind of connects him to Identity 5 beforehand. But I didn't really want to get into that because it's not all official yet. Um,
Oh, listen.
it's not canon yet. Like it's been implied, but it's not fully canon. I just want to go over the fact that the backstory where he's just a miner. There's not really paranormal stuff going on with it, but there is some paranormal stuff. So in the cave called the Golden Cave, there's a map for this. I think Sebastian, you know about this, the Golden Cave map.
Yes, I know. That's
And
with the eyeballs in the walls,
so that's
right?
called the
And
Eye
there
of
were
Blackie.
zombies.
And that is the eye that kind of possessed Norton to blow up the mines. That's the reason he got his scar on his face is because he blew up the mines in an attempt to kill everyone and take the gold for himself. And a lot of people suspect, and I think that this probably is canon, that he was probably possessed by this creature to do this because before Golden Cave was nerfed, um, they had a zombies that walked around and they would hit you. So what the Eye of Glaaki is that what it does is it possesses people to do things, and then once those people die, or once those people die in the vicinity of the Eye of Glaaki, they become zombies, and they'll kind of do the
Mm.
Glaaki's bidding. And that's kind of the main reason of why a lot of people suspect that Norton is actually very paranormal in the sense. And a lot of people think that the piercing on his nose is a symbolism that he's being possessed. But none of that's canon. That's all implied, but it's not canon yet, which is why I didn't want to really get into it. Totally slipped my mind about the piercing, but
I see.
I remember I saw on Twitter yesterday, someone just said it was a rock that like got
yeah, it is a rock that got
like
lodged into
lodged.
his nose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a rock that gets lodged into his nose, but a lot of people call it as piercing just because it's easier.
How
Bridge piercing.
But
Yes.
actually, Milo said that it was a naseling, so that kind of makes a lot more sense because it's not really up to his
I
bridge.
saw that too.
Yeah, it's not a bridge. That'd be higher up.
Yeah. So I think it's a naseling piercing, which sounds really. My points are 69. That's crazy. It's a funny number. Um.
It's
Um. But I don't even know where I was going. I don't even know what happened. I think. Oh, I was talking about the
Low-key.
figure. Um.
Oh, did I look at this? I looked up Axel Low on his website. He's got the ugliest fucking figure I've ever seen in my life.
Bro, I use this site all the time.
This is a nice site.
I love my figure collection because you can like find all the merchandise of your favorite characters.
Okay, why is Axel
Also-
not like buff here?
Oh, that's a garage kit, which means it's by like an independent person and not
Oh.
I know you still have
like an official. Like it's not an ARC figure or it's by.
Okay, so we
any
should
of
cut them
the
some slack.
Yeah, it's DIY'd. So
Okay, that's really cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Bro, he looks so chopped. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he has no figures, no nothing. That's fucked up.
Oh my goodness.
I checked Bridget. She has like at least like she has
Like
so much
50?
figures. She has like at least 50 or 60.
This is actually such a cool figure. I'll be trying this soon enough.
Can you? You have to paint all of this yourself and assemble it.
I know.
It's like
I know.
10 or 20 hours.
Oh my god. I need that.
Lucas, what were you asking again? Loki, I was too invested in what you were saying.
I have no
Okay.
idea where I was going with that. I think
It's the
that.
third question.
Oh, okay. Ellie, do you want to go ahead and explain? Oh, let me go ahead and explain, and let me figure it. What made you gravitate towards the character in the first place? I know you already kind of explained it, but let's just go over it a little bit again, and maybe you can add something else to it.
Shit, man. Honestly, when I played the game for the first time, again, I was a shut-in myself, and I didn't really like interacting with people in the outside world. And you know, I got Persona 5 for Christmas. So I was playing it on New Year's Eve, and I was like on my fourth palace at that point, and you know, I was like, oh, who's this hacker? And then turns out it's Futaba, and I was like, oh, I didn't know anything about her at that point. So as the plot went on and we actually got to her palace, I remember being like, holy shit, the song is really good. Because you know, every palace has like its own theme based off of the character. And the name of the song is called When Mother Was There. And it's like one
Whoa.
of the best songs in Persona 5 soundtrack ever. Like I love it so much. So yeah, basically she got blamed for her mother's death. My mother isn't dead, obviously. She was blamed for something she didn't do, and she's a shut-in because of it. And her palaces are like a manifestation of like how you see the world. So it's in her room, and her room is like an Egyptian pyramid, and you have to solve these puzzles in order to get like into her tomb, because she sees her room as the tomb, because she's gonna die there.
Whoa.
So as
Okay.
it goes on, you have to solve these puzzles, and after you're done the puzzle, there's like these little tidbits of lore you get, where it's like the actual events of what happened to Futaba are unraveled. Futaba and her mom are unraveled, and then that's when everyone collectively finds out that no, Futaba's mom was assassinated by politicians.
What?
Oh, because she was working
Yeah,
because
it's
Futaba was working for the government, right? Or
no,
she's not
Futaba's
working for the
mom
government.
was doing
She's
independent research. It's just she kind of like
Oh.
found too many classified documents, and I guess someone told the government because she got assassinated.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know,
oh my
like
god.
the whole like Persona 5 is especially like very political. Like the main villain of Persona 5 is a politician that you have to take
Okay.
down. So he's kind of like the overarching villain. And yeah, he killed Futaba's mom, basically. Or he sent people to kill Futaba's mom.
Goodness.
I don't really remember, but yeah, that happened, and then Futaba realizes, and then that's when she awakens to her persona, and when you guys are escaping the palace with the treasure, this monstrous gargoyle version of Futaba's mom that's like 1,000 times bigger than everyone else comes out and like tries to destroy us. So you have to like shoot her down, and it's like a really long boss fight. But after that, you go back through the metaverse, and then you go back to real life, and then Futaba just kind of sleeps for 2 weeks, and then after that, she's like she has like her change of heart basically, and then through that she kind of like gradually stops being a shut-in, and she starts interacting with like the Phantom Thieves more, and she's talking to Sojiro again, and she's probably going to go back to school, which is like not seen in the game, but it's implied after you leave back to your hometown. So yeah, honestly, she had a lot of character growth, and she's also canonically autistic. And when I was doing her social link, you know, she had like a lot of agoraphobia. And I was like,
What's
oh yeah,
that
I
again?
also had agoraphobia. It's scared of people and social interaction.
It's okay. I
I
understand.
don't know. I used to have a lot of agoraphobia when I went to my old high school, which is like mostly because I was bullied a lot, and she was also bullied. So I was like, oh, I relate.
She just
And
connected to her on like a very personal level.
yeah, I was very personally connected to her. So like after I finished the game, I'd say that like she was still like one of my favorite. Like her whole arc was like probably up there with like the Persona 5 Royals ending and like fighting God. Because you fight God in that game, obviously.
Okay.
I love Persona.
I guess, bro.
The thing is with every Persona game is that you fight a manifestation of God every time at the end, and it's so fucking awesome.
Dude, that
So, yeah,
sounds awesome.
yeah. I relate to her on such a personal level. I have like all 4 of her figures, and I've spent like
I've
2
seen
years
them.
trying to collect them, and I have them all now, and I just like love her a lot. Like that's daughter, bro.
Amazing.
It's
Okay,
your
awesome.
turn.
Sorry, I was yawning. My turn.
It's your
Yeah.
turn, Sebastian.
As I have a confession, I've been spectating this whole time on Roblox. I'm on AFK mode. I'm fat as shit. I don't want to survive anymore.
I low-key left the game.
Okay, let me tell you. My is that Dakari
Yeah, Dakari
And
and Clara
Clara?
are in here.
and Sebastian Garchwell? No.
Wait, they're in the game?
Yeah.
They're here. Okay, I need
Wait,
to.
shit, I'm joining.
I need
I'm
to.
joining.
I need to. I need to tell you my history with the country of Britain.
Yeah.
I need to tell you.
Please do.
Okay. I'm thinking back as far as I remember, and I should have been thinking like this whole time, but I was listening to you guys talk and looking at this actual low figure. When I was in 4th grade, so pretty early on in my life, I don't remember if it was like 3rd or 4th grade. The way my school worked is that I had, since my class was like comprised of like literally like 5 people, okay, like 5 people. I had a teacher like for most of my subjects. Like there's a special subject like art and music, right, for the other teachers, but like otherwise I had just a single teacher teaching me like literally everything. And this teacher was British, right, from Britain. And um I picked up so many mannerisms from him, like alone, like the spelling with putting like U's in there and pronouncing different things different ways. And then fast forward to just like, do you guys remember like the craze in the 2010s, like 2016 onwards with Britain? Am I going insane? Do you guys
Yes.
know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I
I
do.
remember.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. I remember like that's when I started going like online and stuff, like in the late 2010s, and then that's when I saw like this craze was with Britain, right? And I was like, oh my freaking goodness! But I wasn't like super obsessed with it because I had other interests at the time, right? Like I just sort of saw Britain and I was like, wow, this country is so cool. Like especially like the Union Jack, just everything about it. And then already having my teacher is British, right? Anyway, fast forward, I didn't really care about Britain that much. It's one of those countries that I thought it was cool. Just like how you think, I don't know, like any other country would be cool just because of their culture, you know? Just like whatever, casually like it. Like China or something, because I always thought like China was cool ever since I was a kid. Like ever since because in Philly there's like the big Chinese New Year festival. Like I always thought China was so passively cool as a kid. Nothing I was like super into, like Britain. And then and then sometime like late, not super late, 2024, I discovered Blur's music. And I was like, oh my freaking goodness, I love Blur so much. And then I was in a Blur for the longest time, as everyone knows already. But then
Bro, I know, bro. Your name is
everyone,
artistic, bro.
everyone knows. And then my interest sort of just went into Blur, then to Britpop, then to Britain in general. Okay, and then I forgot to mention, like in 2023, Ellie, you remember
Yes.
the Cowshin server, like the Discord server?
Yes, I do.
I remember in 2023, some of the people in there were talking about Bridget. And I was like, but who's Bridget? And they were like, oh, that's from Guilty Gear. And I was like, what's Guilty Gear? Oh, they just left to Crying Claire and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait, they just went to the app. I'm spectating it. Never.
Son.
My fault. And they were talking about Bridget, and I was like, hey, what's Guilty Gear? And I looked into Guilty Gear, and I was like, oh, Bridget's pretty cool. And then for a while, I liked Ramlethal. Like, I like some of the characters, like really just for their visual design alone. Because I'm fat. I think there's probably like other characters from other franchises that I also like. I don't know what that, like, I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about the franchise. I just like the characters. So I liked some Guilty Gear characters for a while, just for the design alone. Like namely Ramlethal. I still like her. She's like one of my favorite characters, and Bedman. But then I never actually tried to play any of the games. I already knew my little laptop couldn't handle it. I never really tried to. But then when I got my PC, I realized Dakari had Guilty Gear Strive in the family library for like our Steam family library, and I was like, oh my goodness, let me try this out for Ramthal, because I liked her alone, right? What I didn't know is about the existence of Axel. Like I didn't even know he existed, right? Like through all of this, I had no idea that he was even a thing. Because as I mentioned before, no one liked him, no one cares about him. So obviously, I didn't know he actually existed until on his birthday, like 3 months ago, like on Christmas. That's his birthday. I discovered him for the first time. I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that I've been playing this game for so long. I'm like been interested in this franchise for so long without even knowing this character existed. Oh my god, and then I started playing Axel Low like on Christmas, and I've been playing him like every single day since. And oh my god, I can't even talk anymore. I think I'm gonna get sick.
No, I support you.
Oh my goodness. So it's already, I've had this long-standing history with liking British people. And then this additional history with Guilty Gear. And it's like they both collided like on the same day. Oh my goodness. Don't even joke, man. Just don't even dream about joking. Like even when I started playing Guilty Gear Strive specifically, I didn't really care about any of the other characters aside from Ramlethal, and then
Axel Low appeared.
yeah, and Zato. Like I played Zato actually for like a month. Because I didn't know Axel Low was a thing.
I'm crying.
Okay. Oh my god, don't even joke about Axel Low. Please don't even talk about these people. Oh my goodness.
Dude,
support you,
I
low-key.
support you. That's what life is all about, is finding characters that really resonate with you. And I feel like it was just perfect fate for you to come across this character.
True that.
Exactly. He's like exactly your type.
Exactly.
Exactly
It's perfect.
your interest, bro. Axel Low was a
Dude, and he plays
bound to meet you.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I was gonna say something else, but then I forgot. Fuck my life.
Dude, don't say the F word, please.
Sorry. Didn't mean to. But I can't remember what I was gonna say. Except for I also forget that Dude, I don't even know what to like. Ask me a question because otherwise I cannot keep talking without feeling like I'm gonna get sick. But like when you said it's my turn to talk, I felt like my stomach like twisted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't apologize.
It's
You
okay.
did. Thank you.
It's okay, son.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
a big ass. There's a thing digging into the earth.
That would be me.
So I feel like this
I'm
is
so
why
sorry.
this is like it's not a hard topic. It's just like not an easy topic because there's a lot of people who like are
There's
actively
layers to this.
yeah, there's lore, there's layers, there's like deeper meaning to everything and like people connect with the characters like you connecting with Futaba and like Sebastian connecting with Axel because of his like British
Oh my goodness.
because he's British, there's awesome parts and stuff. And talking about it, sometimes you get way too excited. Like I know for a fact that if I was in a different mood today, or I'm not saying I'm in a bad mood, right? I'm not in a bad mood by all many means. But if I was in a different mood, I probably would have already thrown up. Um, because just talking about these characters or thinking about them makes me ill. And I feel like maybe Sebastian can share the same sentiment where it's just insane how these fictional characters have a chokehold
Oh
on
my
people.
goodness.
But that's just what happens. That's why people create characters. That's why there's these OCs that are out there. That's the cool thing
Honestly,
about characters.
the OCs I make, they're kind of like based off of characters I like.
Exactly.
That.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like you can see aspects of like characters I like in the OCs I make.
Exactly.
Just
Like
everyone like focuses on their appearance instead, and it's like, bro, come on.
well, that's kind of what happens
Right.
when you kind of post your art, and it's like, well, they just see the images. They don't really see the characters. They just see that there's a face there. There's some details. That's what they're seeing, which is fine. Like when I post, whenever I post, well, I don't really post, but when I did post Luffy, I didn't really care if people saw him. It's just a little clown. I mean, he's just a silly little guy, but there's actually way deeper meanings to his little character than
Exactly.
just his appearance. But he is a fun clown, and that's why I draw him. So.
Are Dakari and Claire still here?
Yeah, Kari's here.
Claire is here too. Claire, that her ugly as fuck. She needs to fix that shit like right now.
Oh god, bro. I
Wait,
was
where is
trying
she?
to say that without being mean.
Let me see this. Oh my goodness. The face. Okay, it's just the face that's throwing me off.
Bro. No, it's the thigh highs too. That shit's chopped.
Dude, if she
She's
wants to
gonna
wear thigh highs,
hear
let her
this,
drop.
bro.
Let her.
She's
let
probably
her
gonna
drop.
hear this. Fuck
No,
my life,
no,
bro.
she's not gonna watch the podcast episode. It's okay. I don't really think she cares. But if
don't
she
give
wants
a
to wear
F.
thigh highs, it's okay. I
Just
support her.
those. It's those thigh highs, you know.
Yeah, it's
It's
okay.
Amazon basic thigh highs.
It's Amazon basic thigh highs.
she bought herself from AliExpress.
Why are there so many
goodness,
nukes
I
being
can't
dropped?
stop thinking about Axel though. I wanna go for Guilty Gear.
I'm gonna get dive. I tried playing Guilty Gear Strive and I could not even pass the tutorial because I'm so chopped.
I'm just not a fan of fighting games like that. Like, I just, like, for me, I don't really resonate with these fighting games. Like, even when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out, I was like, dude, this game freaking sucks. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying Guilty Gear
That's how I
sucks.
found out about Persona 5, actually.
From
This
Smash
Joker
Bros?
getting
Wait,
added as
guys.
a DLC fighter.
Forgot. Sorry.
It's okay.
Hi. Oh my god, Axel just got merch. I'm
Are
gonna
you dead
drop.
ass? Are you dead ass? Are you checking my figure collection?
No, I'm checking what's the fucking called? Where.com. Oh my god. Fuck my life. I'm broke as shit. I'm chopped as shit. Oh my god.
Bro, you gotta start like
I
taking
gotta
commissions, except you have to make someone buy that for you.
I gotta like connect my card to an account where I can like accept money, like the digital transfers. Cause I want to open commissions again once I'm done with the cards commission. I just don't know freaking how to get money. I'm still not done.
Don't cry.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
That's okay.
Wait, I can spawn as a bomb because I'm coming.
Yeah.
Wait, Lucas, stand still. Like, I fell right past you.
I'm getting
I
getting
saw that
abused over
happen.
here.
I saw that happen. Oh my god.
Dude,
Golden Bubble gives me teeth.
I need to get money now so I can buy Axelarge.
Why do you not?
Just
Do you not have
what?
Cash App or anything?
No, because I don't know how to do anything. Dude, I don't know how to do anything, and I'm scared I'm not gonna like I don't know, like commit fraud or something, and then then I owe the bank like $500.
I mean, you
No.
could set up Apple Pay. Can you do that yet? Or you need access to your bank account. Is the thing. I don't
Do
want to
I
get
need
into
access
like
to
I
my
don't want to
bank?
yeah I don't want to like talk about this
You can always
stuff
just
like
make like a checking account.
I don't know what that is.
It's like instead of it being your entire bank account, it's just like an account where like you can get paid for commissions and like you can spend that money.
Okay, true.
That's what I do. Like with work, I just like
I'll be
put all
trying
of it
this.
in my checking account. I put half of it in my checking account, put the other half in my bank account.
I
I'll
low
be
key be
trying
doing that
this
too.
now.
I'm crying.
Okay, now I have a question for you guys. Okay, we all create OCs and we have some. So what do you think is your okay? If you pick, what is your favorite OC of all of the ones that you've made, of the
Oh, I
hundreds
think it's
you've made?
obvious.
I don't know. I don't
I
think it's
think it's
obvious.
obvious.
Is
It's
it?
my persona.
Oh, your persona.
That's
I'm spawning
cool.
along
That's
with
really
you.
cool,
I'm
actually.
coming.
My persona was the greatest thing ever created
Lucas, stay still.
by me. I like commissioned Sebastian by giving him Guilty Gear DLC, and he draws like the most beautiful ass profile pictures.
Lucas, come back. Come
I
here.
have the other one for my
Come
Steam profile picture.
Dude, get away from me! Oh my god. Okay, that makes sense. Cause like your persona is the little pink one, right?
Pink Sea Slug, yeah.
Yeah.
Pink Chud.
Whatever, bro. Fine, bro.
What about you, Sebastian?
My
What about
fault.
yours?
Oh my god, I have to think. I don't know if it's a tie between Alfie and Leopold, and it should be them together, but I don't know. It's Alfie and Leopold together.
Dude,
Make
true.
them one.
Yeah, let them have a little.
It's
Let them have
two
a
in one.
baby.
Like, no,
Make them
it's
make them
too
like
big.
penetrate each other so like they're one person.
Okay, I will.
Oh god.
Lucas, what's yours? Let me guess. I think it starts with an L.
You might be okay. Okay, wait.
Is it Luffy?
Yeah, it sounds incredibly self-centered because we say it starts with an L. It sounds like it's me, but okay. I really like characters with L names, obviously, which is why I've named myself after a character with an L name. But
Okay.
well, not a
I thought
character.
you
I
got
named
your
myself.
name from I thought you got your name from like a random spinner.
I did, and I ended up keeping that name because I was like, you know what, L names are really really cool, and they sound beautiful.
Hear that?
And so I do. Luffy is probably one of my favorite characters that I've ever made. And it was during. Well, I still love clowns. I still love. That's like a major part of my like room decor. It's like a major part of my personality. People at work know me as the person who likes clowns. Um,
Dude.
and that's just a major part of my personality. And making Luffy, and I made Luffy at a very like it wasn't a rough time in my life, but I made Luffy when I was struggling with ideations of trying to run away from my house, and I was like, dude, I really want to start over with a new life. I want like ideally running away and joining a circus sounds awesome, so why don't I just make a character about that so I don't run away? And I was like, and ever since then he's just been a major character. He's not really reflected in me in any possible way. I don't really resonate with any of his like ideations, and also he's not a very good person, but he's a little sweet little guy to me, and I think he's like my chud son that I hate. um I really like Luffy a lot. He's
Think
like
on
the
a
only
side
character I
note,
draw.
I really like checking your channel because you're always collecting like these really cute little clown and porcelain dolls.
You're
And I don't really collect dolls, but I do collect figures, so I do like seeing people collect stuff. It
It's
just makes me
fun to
very
collect.
happy.
Yeah, like I
I
have
also have a
some.
snow globe collection.
That's awesome, dude. I would be too scared to collect like stuff like that because I feel like I'd shake it and it'd explode and it'd be all my fault. And like this like antique porcelain thing, it's like
Oh
ruined because I'm
no.
stupid.
I also have a magnet collection and like
Don't even joke, lad. Don't even joke about magnets. Oh my god.
I have like a ton of manga. I thrifted most of them for like half the price. And yeah, I just
That's
like
great.
collecting things. It makes me happy. I also have a vinyl collection.
Dude, I have two vinyl records and one is wait, I have three. One is the Beatles Revolver. The other one
Yep.
is um you know the oh my god, I forgot now I'm blanking on their name, but it's an entire like 3 hour show of a circus on vinyl record. So it's just like people narrating what's going on in the circus. I think it's really cool. And then my third album
Amazing.
is Will Woods In Case I Make It album. But I don't have a good record player. So I
I
just
thought
have
you
them for
got
now.
one. I
I
thought you
did
got
get
like the
one.
briefcase.
I did get one, but I was looking at like people like genuinely reviewing these things and not just like Amazon people reviewing them. And because
Rough.
like I got it, I didn't get it from Amazon. I got it from oh my god, what's the bookstore? Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and
Barnes and
Noble.
Nobles.
I got it from Barnes and Noble, and then people were talking about how it actually scratches the records if you keep playing them over and over and over again. So I
Yeah, that's
haven't.
exactly why I stopped using my record player. I'm trying to save up for
Oh my
Audio
god.
Technica, which is like probably $200, $300.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, like it's expensive for a record player, but they're really cool.
Yeah.
They're really cool, like little things. I feel like I never really had interest in any vinyl records until I found the Circus one, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. And then, yeah,
Nope.
Yeah, for me, it was more like a push of like, oh, seeing how capitalism has just been revealing itself to be uglier and uglier. So like, I just started to like collect physical media.
physical media is wonderful. I do like merchandise, like
True that.
any form of
Yeah,
physical media is actually probably the best thing because they're digitizing everything. Like I understand going paperless.
I
That's a wonderful
appreciate the
thing.
convenience, but it's just I don't know with how like streaming services like Spotify have been, and like how book services have been. Like Kindles can just like remove books from you at like at any time. It's just like I don't really want to risk that. So I've just been like collecting physical media. Like I have a shit ton of DVDs from my parents and stuff that I'm never gonna get rid of because low key, I think physical media is better in the long run.
I believe it.
Because
I
I'm
also
not
believe
having
it.
kids, but like if I do end up dying at some point, I can just give all my stuff to like my family members and they can keep it forever.
That would be nice. Yeah, just having like heirlooms like that is very cool too. Like whenever people talk
Yes,
about, oh, it's been passed down from my family, I'm like, dude, that is such an awesome thing to think about. Like these things being passed
exactly.
down and like
You
these physical things being passed down because I feel like the more oh my god, what's the word? The more like dystopian we get, the less we have need for any material goods that
Sorry.
aren't like mostly needed. Like I feel like eventually they're all the cars gonna be self driving. So what's the point in getting a license, right? But I feel like you still need to get your license now. But like if all the cars are gonna be self driving soon, like what's the point in getting a license? What's the point in and if you can order stuff online, what's the point in going shopping, right?
Or like if you can just order food online
Yeah, then what's the
and
point of
get
going
delivered to
out
your
at
house,
all?
then what's the point of walking?
Yeah,
It's like stupid.
it
It's
gets to a
stupid.
point. It gets to a ridiculous point.
It's like what's that word? It's very pessimistic thinking.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying I think that way, but that's just what's going to happen. I feel like soon
Yeah, at
with
some
everything happening.
point.
Yeah,
It's just like I can't let that pessimistic thinking stop me
of
from
course not.
like,
I mean, that's why
you know,
people collect
altering
things.
my life. Like I can still buy a car that drives it that I can drive myself. I can still, you know, collect figures before they get like so rare that like they sell for like thousands of dollars. I can still get like vinyls and I can still get a good record player. I can still get all these books.
Yeah, I think that physical media
I
is
still have
never
time.
gonna be obsolete. But
Exactly.
it's gonna be less popular to have these things. But I think that ultimately you collect what you find to be it's not your niche, but like your whatever you're into. just collect physical media of that because it's fun. I mean, it's, if you have the funds to do it, then like why not? You know.
Exactly.
What else, dude? What friggin' else?
Yeah, I don't really know.
I actually forgot to mention this, but Yim was um used to be a ram, but that became like a whole separate character because a long time ago, when I was first becoming friends with Emily, I was interested in making a persona and I chose the ram. And
Like Slut.
no, bro, you gotta die. No, don't ever say that shit again. It's not from J Slat. It was because I went to a Catholic school and I thought biblical references were so fucking cool. So I was a ram, but honestly, that's like during summer 2022, you know, I went snorkeling with my cousin to fish for crabs for the first time. Not fish, like we would physically go under the water and get crabs
That is.
and eat them. Well, I wouldn't eat them, but they did. But yeah, in this time, I started to actually enjoy going underwater a lot and like learning about the stuff that was there. And you know, I've had obsessions with the ocean before, obviously, but I just had like this intense feeling inside me. And whenever I would go to swimming in the summer, I would always prefer to go to the ocean instead of the pool because I honestly like the thrill of seeing all these like interesting things, even if they want to kill me. Like the fucking jellyfish that keeps stinging me. I hate the minds of jellyfish. I still appreciate it because it's actually really beautiful. Um, in that time, I started interacting with more like ocean related content on my TikTok feed, and that's when I saw Nudie Bronx, and it's like, what are these things? They look like ocean slugs, and it turns out that's what they were. And I don't know why they fascinated me so much, but I am really obsessed with them. And for some reason, I just couldn't let go. So now that I'm like university age, I'm studying mollusks and gastropods, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm
Well, I
about
feel
to
like there's
spend an
nothing to be ashamed
obscene amount
about.
of money on sea
Yeah, I was
slug
about to say.
merch. And when I was making my persona, I don't know if it was fur. I don't think it has fur. But when I was making my persona, I thought of like a species of sea slug that I liked, which is called a ceratosoma. That's also my username on Discord.
Oh, I did notice
But
that.
yeah, it is actually a species of sea slug that's like pink and orange. And it also reminds me of the lesbian flag, which is so woke of me. But I did but yeah, Yim is a Dorit. So completely flat, completely like like no sacroglotias on the back. Just like completely flat. I decided to make the character look cool. I like added these little puffs to their shoulders that also act like little tulips. Like they look like little tulip petals. And then I also did that to their like calves, I think. I'm not the best with anatomy. I'm sorry. I did that to their calves, and then I also made it gradient, so it's like dark at the top, and then no, sorry, dark at the edges, and then it gets lighter at the ends. And then for the little horn things, I forgot the name. I forgot like what it was called, like scientifically, but I actually used a completely different sea slug pattern for those horns. It's a Kunis nudibranch, which is from the Philippines and Indonesia, and they're very small, but I honestly like their pattern. So I went with like that for the horns, and oh, what else? Yeah, I make them wear like kelp stuff on their head sometimes. Honestly, I make Yim like wear different headdresses. Like sometimes it's coral, sometimes it's like I don't fucking know, glitter. Sometimes it's kelp. Honestly, I just have fun mixing and matching.
Dude, that's awesome.
As for you.
Thank you. I've
But
been
thank you
commissioning
for the.
Sebastian a lot, and I think he's sick of me.
I'm not.
Actually,
I'm not.
I think the opposite because I give him Guilty Gear DLC.
I'm not sick of you. And then
Sebastian's big, fat, and greedy. He doesn't even care. He just wants whatever. He just
Wants
wants his
all
Guilty
the
Gear stuff.
DLC.
big and fat. Oh, except
So
Mega Man.
big, fat, and round.
Also, I'm the hugest. I'm the fattest.
How did you make Alfie and Leopold? I always wanted to know because I know how you made Kosho.
Yes. For Leopold, I made him when Lucas asked me, "Do you want to make a character for my one universe or like what a story or something?" I was like, "Yeah," and and I originally just made him, and I don't really like his design when I made him. I was just like, okay, just make him and leave him at that, I guess. And then I revisited it, 'cause I didn't like it, and I was like, okay, I want to like redraw him again. And then I was like, if I'm gonna make a character, then I have to at least like make his backstory, right? Or at least like how did he get to be in that position? And then it just evolved from there. And then I was like, okay, well now he needs a friend, and
I distinctly
He's
remember
totally
this
evolved.
conversation that we were
Mentality.
having. I distinctly remember the conversation we were having where you were like, I don't really want to be a character in a circus. I was like, why don't you be the train conductor? And then that's what happened. That's
Wait, this is the
Yeah.
same universe as Luffy?
Yes.
yes.
Yes,
He's
they
the
have a
so
whole story
Leopold is the
together.
train
I
conductor
thought they were
for
like
Luffy's
two
train.
separate stories.
No, they're
No,
together. They've known each other
they're
since they were
connected.
kids. Yeah.
Okay, I knew that
Yeah.
because I remember Sebastian asking about like if the age gap was problematic.
No. That was for something
Because
else. That was for something else.
I remember.
Oh
I
shit!
remember.
Wait, my bad.
I don't remember if it was you or what, but I remember one time I posted like a drawing I did of Leopold and Luffy, and so I don't remember if it was you or someone else, but like someone said like something like hinting that they were in a relationship. I was like, oh, they're like brothers.
That
And
was not me.
I don't know who
that's
was.
that's Theo, dude. That's Theo. That's Theo Leopold.
Yeah, that's his deal, bro. And I was like, oh.
But they're not dating. They have their own exclusive like
No, they're more like brothers.
but
In
the
my
other characters Blythe and Crispin are dating and they do have a slightly problematic age
Yes.
gap, which maybe we
It's
won't
like
get
What
into
you
here.
guys are
was it-
asking about? Oh my
Yeah.
god!
But
Isn't
they're
it,
in the
was it
same
like 5
universe.
You
years?
said 4
Yeah, it's
years,
like
right?
yeah. But they're both very young,
Oh, that's
so
not bad.
but
Also,
like
both transgender and turnt, so it's
yeah, they're both
okay.
transgender, so it's okay. But Blythe and Crispin are both in the same universe as Leopold and Luffy.
Are they
They
coworkers?
just both hate Luffy.
Basically,
Oh,
they're
shit.
basically co-workers, I guess.
Yeah, they're co-workers in the same circus. And
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
they're
so
in the
is
same
Leopold.
act. Yeah.
What was that game you guys were making about that like canceled? Was it like based off of this
Canceled.
universe?
It was based off
Cancel.
of it was okay. So it was like we were like okay, why don't we put these characters in a post-apocalyptic situation? Because originally Luffy, okay, so Luffy's
Okay, so
normal Luffy's normal ass boyfriend is the reason he came to the circus was because he was paranoid about the world ending from 1999.
oh no, it's his mom, right?
No,
It's like
because
more of his mom.
it was more of his mom, but then that fear kind of transferred over to him,
Ooh,
and
I remember
he
that.
decided that like if my life is gonna end in a couple months, I need to like go and do something with my life. So the reason he left was because of that, and I was like, dude, what if the world did end? Like, what if that's what happened? And then that's what the game was gonna be about.
Yeah. Oh, but then it was like too
It's like
much
that 90s
work.
hysteria about the 2000s and the world ending. I remember hearing something about this in a book.
Yeah, because it was a
Reading it.
genuine fear that happened. Like I remember because I was asking my
Yeah.
dad about it because he was obviously alive during that time, and his parents were paranoid
Yeah.
about it, and they withdrew all their money from the bank because they thought that the money was gonna go away because it was all digital. And I was like, this was an actual
Oh.
fear that actually happened to these real people. And I was like, what if this actually happened? You know?
Yeah.
And that was the basis of the game we're gonna make. But honestly, for me, the reason I kind of stopped doing it was because I don't have enough space on my laptop to do it.
Yeah, and the whole thing with it is that the program that we were using, RPG Maker MV, is like the only way that you could really like collaboratively work on a project was sharing it back and forth through Google Docs. And like I have the storage for that. Like that's something for me. It's just way too hard and way too tedious. I don't want to do that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
It's
but
way
like
too much.
we had characters mapped out. Like Blythe and Crispin were like almost they weren't main characters because Luffy was originally going to be the main character, but Blythe and Crispin were staple characters in the tutorial of the game.
Yes.
I
We had a
remember.
lot, I feel like.
Yeah, I remember you guys were also inspired, or Sebastian was. He played this game
The
that
811.
inspired
Yeah, I
him. The
gifted that to
811.
him.
Yeah, like,
What was 811 about?
I, it's a lot.
Yeah,
I
go
guess
ahead and
it's
simplify
about,
that game.
I think it's about like a two priests, and then one of the priests gets murdered, and the other priest is on a mission to find out who murdered him. That's basically it.
Hmm.
It,
In the
it
most
gets into like
simplest
this
form that I can
paranormal
get.
stuff. It gets into a lot of paranormal stuff. Like it's like freaky. Like
Yeah.
during some of the scenes, because I watched him play, genuinely kind of freaked me out. Like that like double body Vitorino thing freaked me out. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god, where he
that's
was like
but
wandering
it
around
was
because he was blind. Oh my god.
yeah, but it was like it was a passion project game made by like one or two people, and then it was supposed to have a part two, then the part two got canceled. So you know,
But it was
it's
also
not a lot.
made by RPG Maker, which is probably what inspired us to make
Yes.
the game because we're like, dude, two people made that game. Okay, two people with apparently a lot of storage space made that game.
Yeah, and then also made this game like a couple years ago as well. You have better technology, but it's so hard. Don't tell me how hard it is.
Why can't you just log into Lucas's Steam account and like edit from there?
I actually tried asking that on the Steam subreddit, and I got banned from the subreddit because like they were thinking that I was suggesting like illegal activities, and then I thought about it, like it's not saved onto your Steam account. Like if you make a file, like a game on the program, it's not saved onto your Steam account. It's saved onto like your actual computer.
Oh,
So it's like I don't know. You can't do that. It's really complicated.
that sucks.
I know it sucks, but there's not really like a better program for like a game like this. So like unless I installed
Gaming.
Unreal Engine or something.
No, bro, not Unreal Engine.
But yeah,
I had another
I-
question. I'm trying to remember what it was.
do I like each of my butt? Yes.
I guess, bro. What happened? Okay, I remember. What happened when it was 2000 in the series, in the story you guys have?
I think it was the idea that we had was that time would sort of stop, and like technology and time. Well, it was not to stop. Like time would stop, sort of, and then technology would like stop working, but also like sort of glitch out. I think that was pretty
Yeah,
much
why
the
don't you
idea.
explain the concept for Leopold? Because I feel like that really puts it together.
So it's
Better.
just like a stasis forever.
I guess it's kind of like if the entire world just like went into like a power outage, but like a power outage where some of the technology was also just sort of glitched out. And the idea I had for Leopold was because like the train workers on the people there's the people that like worked on the train, specifically like the people that had headsets on, would sort of like I don't know how to explain. Like imagine you had a headset on and then like it just sort of like started playing frequencies into your brain. You know?
Think about those people
Um,
who are very paranoid about things and they wear tinfoil hats so that they don't get radio frequencies into their brains.
Yeah.
But imagine if
And
that was
imagine if this
real.
was real. And then it's basically just like being under the influence, kind of like a zombie, you know?
Yeah, but the
Well,
Leopold
kinda
was
like-
the only one who was majorly affected by it because he was the one
Yeah,
wearing all the
Leopold was
headsets
majorly
and stuff.
effective. Yeah, he was wearing two. Because in his original design, like the absolute first sketch that I did, I made him wear two sets of headphones because I wanted to like showed that he was a music freak. Like one headset would just be like for the train, like for the actual work, and then the other headset was like just listening to music. So I put that there as well. It's kind of like, do you know those creatures where they're like little brains and they just sort of like grab onto your head and like
The
mind
ones from
control you?
Half-Life?
I think so. Yeah, it's kind of like that, but just like imagine with a headset and you can't really take it off because it's like I don't know, you're in mind control with it.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, that's pretty much the idea. And then Leopold would be majorly affected because of the reason I just stated. But otherwise, there wasn't much of an idea going on. I feel like it was simple. It wasn't bad. I feel like it was just simple.
No, it feel
Oh,
like, well,
nice.
maybe I'll be biased because I was obviously making this with him, but like I think the concept was really cool, and like the characters that we decided, like I feel like Blythe and Crispin being like codependent on each other, and like them like, okay, so the concept behind Blythe and Crispin was they're based off of Capitano and Brihella from Comida dell'Arte. Do you know what that is, Ellie?
No, sadly.
It's like a
Um,
show.
yeah, it's like a show, like an
The Genshin
Italian
Impact
show.
Tatooine.
Don't talk about that, okay? But all
It's
the
like
clowns.
Genshin
No,
Impact,
no, 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 no,
bro.
no, no, no. It's not like Genshin Impact. Okay, that's just where they got their names. Um, but there's this Italian show where like I don't know if it's Italian or French, but they do little shows, and Luffy is inspired off of the Pierrot clown, which is where the origin started. And then there's Arlecchino and Brihella and Capitano,
I think
and
that's Italian based off of the names.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
very
probably is.
Italian.
Yeah, and so Luffy is Piero, and then Malvolio, Luffy's normal ass boyfriend, is Arlecchino. And then I needed two more characters to encapsulate the show. Otherwise, it's just a show about some stupid clown, right? So I needed some other characters in the show, in the acts, because originally it was just gonna be Luffy, and then I was like, but like circuses have more than one act, you know. So I decided to ask Sebastian, do you want to design a character, Capitano and Brihella, for the circus? And they're both they're T for T. Let me tell you that much. Um, that's like the main staple of their characters, probably being transgender, because that's how they probably bonded. And they're both French, also. Um,
Yes, I was gonna say French.
yeah, they're both
French
French.
mentioned.
And also they're also people of color. Like the cherry on top.
Yeah,
People
they're
of
people
color
of color.
mentioned.
Yeah, they're people of color. They're transgender, and they're French. Three minorities in one. Um,
God,
yeah, that's how they're
my
together.
life.
But, but um, basically, they're not very good people either. Well, I think that
Yeah,
Blythe could be a good person, but they're kind of influenced
it
by
does not.
Crispin. Um, but they were
This
originally the
is not a good.
tutorial characters for that, to show like in the game that your actions have consequences. So,
Yeah,
um,
because it's supposed
because
to be like Undertale, like if you can choose to kill people, and
yeah,
then like your actions have consequences.
yeah. So Luffy could choose. So Luffy is an instigator naturally. That's kind of what he is. And Crispin has major like OCD, like contamination OCD. So originally it was the concept that like Luffy would continuously press on Crispin's buttons, and you could choose to kill him that way, because he would literally have a panic attack and kill himself. Well, he wouldn't kill himself; he would just die from heart palpitations.
Oh my goodness.
From being scared of
From
the
being
contaminating.
scared. Yeah. And that would show the player that like, oh, I could kill people in this game. So you can choose to make Luffy a bad person.
Yeah, and
Is
then and
is
then
the
and then
Mm.
following that event, if you chose to kill Crispin, Blythe would eventually just fucking kill himself as well.
yeah. So that was just to show your
Yeah.
actions have consequences. But and then Leopold was kind of the main antagonist of the of the game,
Yes, because he already didn't
where
like Luffy beforehand, and then he became like all fucked up and evil. It's like he didn't like him, but then it got more extreme.
yeah, it
Mm.
was spurred on by the fact that he was kind of under this spell. You people are under spells, okay?
People are under spells.
You people are under spells.
People are under spells.
I think I don't remember the reason why I made Leopold hate Luffy so much. I think it was literally just because I think he thought Luffy was annoying.
Okay, well the reason why was because you made this up. Because he gave them a signed he gave Luffy a signed copy. Or like
I
a
remember
signed
this.
copy of the band that Leopold's in, Obsidian. And
Obsidian.
then Luffy scratched his name
Obsidian.
into the album and gave it back because he thought that he wanted a signature from him.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I remember that. That's true.
There's expansive lore to this. There's a lot because Luffy is probably my most developed character, probably because he was done with another person. But like Luffy and Leopold, like Luffy's real name is Francis, and they go way back.
Bro.
That's why he's.
of
That's why
course.
he's. That's why that's Theo Leopold, because they knew each other in childhood, but when Luffy ran away, he changed his name and changed his appearance, and he's not really recognizable.
Yeah.
That's very, very interesting. I really want to like know more about the world that you guys made. But
We
it's
have
up
a
to you
document.
to share.
Yeah, we have a whole
You wanna
doc about
share?
it.
Whenever it's done, I'm very excited.
I don't think it's ever gonna be done. It's in perpetual state of being updated, and
Yeah,
I
we
don't
kind of
even
fix
know.
it all the
I
time.
remember you
feel
guys
like.
had a Google Doc that I visited once.
That's the Google Doc.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty. I feel like it's pretty expansive. I feel like we could add more to it if we wanted to, but just for now, I feel like
If
it's
we
kind of
wanted to.
stagnant. Yeah, if we wanted to, it's kind of stagnant right now. It's in this
I don't think it
perpetual
hasn't
state.
been. It hasn't updated.
No,
Yeah, it
I kind
hasn't
of
updated
visit it.
in the
I visit it
longest
frequently
time.
just to double check the lore and stuff because I don't remember everything,
Me
or
too.
like all the dates especially. So I frequently go to that doc and just check what's going on. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Luffy's pretty cool. Leopold's pretty cool. Alfie's pretty cool.
Yeah, we did that.
We did that.
Let that happen.
We made that happen.
Sure.
Let that happen.
I mean, what else? Any more
The
questions?
timeline.
Like, I feel like the timeline is. Oh,
Timeline.
the last part of the timeline is Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram was invented and it changed the world forever. Because originally the
Yeah.
world was gonna explode and everyone was gonna die, and I felt really sad. So I was like, we can't kill them like that. I feel like some characters need happy endings. Because Luffy's ending was originally gonna be that he
And
killed himself.
Instagram is a happy ending.
But then Instagram happened and it saved everyone's lives.
What do you mean Instagram happened?
When
Let me take a
Instagram
picture of the document. Let
Yeah,
me take a screenshot.
Meta AI, save the world.
let me show you this.
Why don't you add in the parts that the conversation happens later in the day? Because that's probably the funniest part of the whole
Crying.
doc.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me take a fatter screenshot.
Yeah, take a big screenshot.
Oh.
Crying.
Oh my god. At an even later time. Oh.
I feel like the
Tally
timeline was all made in one sitting.
Who
So that's
said
probably
tally hall?
me. That was me. Don't even joke, lad.
Oh my god, my friends used to love tally hall.
Dude,
2010 October 6th, Instagram comes out and changes the world forever.
that truly happened.
Bro,
This is real life.
that really happened.
Dude, don't tell me Instagram hasn't changed your life too. Instagram has been a monumental thing and like a monumental website. I feel
It
like.
used to, and then it became slop.
Yeah, all I do is get
That's a
slop,
part of it.
really.
All I
But,
do
like-
is just post my photo dumps, send reels to my friends, and leave.
But that's the point.
What else
Like
are we
it's
supposed to do?
yeah, that's like the main point. It's like it's like this app that was made to share these photos is actually insane. I don't know. Like Facebook is also pretty cool. Like just like a place
I
where you
love
could just
Facebook.
share your life.
I love Facebook. It's so hated on and for good reason, but I love Facebook Marketplace. And
Dude,
I
don't
love
even joke about
Facebook.
Facebook Marketplace. Oh my god.
I love
They need to
Facebook
add Marketplace
Marketplace.
to Instagram. They need to add a
Yes.
Marketplace to Instagram.
Instagram Marketplace.
Instagram Marketplace is
just find-
kind of not as good as Facebook Marketplace.
It'll never be as
There
good.
is not. I guess there's a Marketplace on Instagram.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there
it's like
is.
for like official websites and stuff. You can't really like.
For
It's not like
brands
Facebook
and, like,
Marketplace.
Oh,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Facebook Marketplace is where it's at, bro. I got a Persona 4 figure that's really rare for like $50 and was so worth it.
I believe
She
it.
usually goes for like 100. So many figures are being sold on Facebook Marketplace,
I know.
especially Persona ones.
I got a Miku one from there, and she holds my keys.
You got the Miku figure?
No, I got a Miku figure from Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, you gotta show me that shit. Is it the Figma?
Is it the Figma? Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
Is it just like does she have like does she have joints to move?
No, she's like a solid thing. She's like a sponsored one as
Oh.
well. She has like some kind of company outfit on her.
Oh gosh, show me that shit one day. You
Let
gotta
me
show
take a
me.
screenshot. I mean, not a screenshot. Let me take a picture.
I didn't even know you liked Miku, bro.
Dude, I used to have a
Dude,
Miku,
everyone likes
poster
Miku.
on my wall.
Bro, I
don't
used to
need-
love Vocaloid when I was like 12. Like I used to only listen to Vocaloid
Me
music. And I
too.
love Chinese Vocaloids too. There's
I'm
this
gonna
one.
send you it
There's this
on
one girl. Her
iMessage.
name's like Luo Tianyi. She's so cool. Oh, I'm gonna put her name in the chat. Her music is so good, by the way. I love her.
swear
She
you-
was my favorite Vocaloid ever. Oh, that's so cute.
Yes,
That's Racing Miku.
I guess. I don't even know what you mean.
That is Racing Miku. They make
I
one like
threw out
every
the-
year.
Really?
Yeah, they make one every year. I really like the
Mm.
2016 one.
Yeah, I don't know what year this is.
I don't know either, bro. I'm a real.
Bro, I don't know either.
Miku has like at least 1,000 figures. I do not know half of them.
Me neither. I was gonna buy one of those what are they called? Like cup noodle? Like the ones that what are they called? Where they
Noodle
just sit on your-
stoppers.
Yeah, noodle stoppers. I was gonna buy a Miku one of those to hold my my Wacom pen, and she would sit on top of my PC, but then I eventually decided to use the money for a new headset instead.
That's understandable.
Yeah, my headset.
Yeah. I stole it.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is your problem?
Are you with that Diddy shit?
Shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
Oh, it was really fun. This was very fun.
Dude,
I
we
want to play this
okay. Well,
All of the
okay.
food. low-key.
game.
Let me think. We could do another podcast episode. It's just I gotta really think about it. I gotta like, if you guys have any ideas, like, I keep saying comment, but like, no one's watching these videos, so I'm not getting any ideas, right?
Honestly,
like,
I think
I got 2
we should
comments on
talk
my
other
other post talking
AI
about
generates
is this
some
an
ideas.
AI?
being
So-
transgender. I got some. Being transgender, finding out you're trans, being autistic, life as
These
an
are all just things
autistic.
I can summarize in one sentence.
Bro, but like, what's the fun in that when you can like go in depth and like have 3 people listen to it?
I guess.
I guess.
I
Shit
guess,
that you
bro.
hate, stuff that you hate, stuff that you love, food
I just swore
discussion,
y'all on my Twitter feed.
talking about food, opinions about games.
Talk about
like,
food?
I'm fucking no. You always make food. We all make food. Food is what brings people together.
Wait, true.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I just asked like 3 more people to subscribe to my channel. I got 1 extra subscriber. Okay.
I subscribed.
Thank you
last year.
so much. Thank you
'Cause
so
I'm
much
a
for
real
subscribing.
one.
Yes,
I
thank
think
you.
I was your
Real
first
one.
subscriber.
I was the second subscriber.
Wait, true. I think the first subscriber was Sebastian, and then the second one's probably you.
I also
Um,
subscribed to Sebastian's channel.
yeah, Sebastian, you gotta post something soon. I feel like we gotta
Dude,
be
I
on your
don't know
channel.
what to
soon.
do.
It's hard to come up with
What are you gonna do
ideas.
for the thumbnail? What are you gonna do for the
Um,
thumbnail for this video?
Ellie, why don't you choose a thumbnail? You can choose a thumbnail this time.
Wait,
It
what?
can be
What if we did
absolutely anything.
Dude, why don't we make a
Um,
thumbnail? Make one with the 3 favorite characters.
What would I use?
Yes.
Do I use Canva? Is that or
We use Magma.
Yes.
Because you can just copy paste images into there. Or maybe
Okay.
Canva too.
Okay,
Or do
let's.
Eeny, Meeny, Mo.
Okay, we can do a magma, and you guys can just place the characters wherever you want. We can put that as a
I
thumbnail.
Okay,
cannot
let me
use
open a
Magma on my
Magma.
fucking phone, bro.
You can spectate and I'll place
Y'all
it for
gotta
you.
do this for me.
Okay.
I'll get a PNG. Hold on.
Let me do a landscape drawing. Yes, send PNGs in the Discord and I'll paste them in for you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let
There
me
you go.
figure out an outro for this video because is there really a moral of the story here? Moral of the story: love things with all
There's so
your
many
heart.
morals.
Yeah,
Moral
love
of the
things
story-
with all your heart, dude. Enjoy your life. Make fun
Okay.
of not make fun, but like make fun out of things. You know, enjoy things. You know, consume as much media as possible. You know, you want to find your favorite things in these things. Um, I feel like a lot of things that we've talked about have been inspired by medias that we've seen and stuff, you know. Just
Heavily,
enjoy
yeah.
things. Enjoy things with all your heart, I feel like. That's the moral of the story. I don't know if I've probably
Yeah.
said something like that before, but I feel like it's just so important to enjoy things because it's so hard. It's getting harder and harder to enjoy things as you
Through that.
get older, as you know, as you get older, get more busy. It's hard to enjoy things when you're older, when you're
Truly enjoy things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Truly,
I just
truly
I
let them
just want to
sink.
say I just want to say to the viewer, if you're even fucking watching this, that
yeah.
always take a second or like a couple days out of your busy schedule to, you know, just get out there. Whether it be like, you know, playing a game that you've always wanted to play but you've been holding off, watch a movie, you know, get a DVD, listen to an album, go with your friends, do a recipe, just do something.
Yes, that's what life is genuinely all
Life-
about.
Life
Don't
is
wait
not
until you
always
die.
about life is not always about the constant grind. And I know it feels like this because inflation and, you know, how the world is right now, but, you know, I will say taking like even a minute or like a couple minutes out of your day just to like listen to something like music or a podcast, I think it will change your life in the long term. And I think we should all like do that more often. I think we should all
Through that.
do stuff like that. True that.
Dude, Ellie, send me more images.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm making
All right,
a
hang
whole
on.
collage right now.
Guys, subscribe for
And
more.
Norton Campbell will be in
Please,
the middle.
please comment. Please. I'd like to like comments. I like being popular, okay? I like being enjoyed. So if you made it to the end of this video,
God.
why don't you put your favorite character in the comments, you know? If you made it to the end of this video.
If you're a real one, do that.
If you're a real one, yeah, go ahead and comment your favorite character. Or you can just do that even if you haven't watched the full thing. I feel like you can do that regardless. This video has been 1:43. That's my favorite number. Okay, this is a perfect time to end.
Yippee!
Bro, Ellie, stop sending me these like fake transcript images.
Sorry.
All right,
I'm sorry.
subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Everyone say
Bye.
bye.
Goodbye, world.